Hello everybody, welcome back. Oop, guess I'm live. I got a notification. I'm so excited that you're all here. I'm just taking a drink before we get started. It's been a while. I hope everybody had some nice holidays and yeah. I guess I'm just excited to be back and just create a card, make a card with you all. And it was nice for me to take a few weeks off too. That helped. I feel much more relaxed and in tune with what I really want for myself. So, with that being said, my goal is to come on every Tuesday evening. Still, that's not going to change. I will always be here for you guys with new projects, new cards, and new inspiration. And I am also still offering, oh, I'm a little crooked there. Let me place that. It looks straight on my screen, but maybe I'm not as straight as I thought. So I did get a lamp. So, oh, you got it. There you go. Now I'm just going to place this. I think I'm straight now. So there's no more shadow. At least a lot less than there used to be. There isn't that shadow in the top corner here. So yeah, I have a whole new setting. Maybe if I put this, do you see? Anyways, the reflection inside. Hi guys, I'm so happy you're here. Yay! So anyways, this is the stamps that we'll be playing with this month. My goal is to share as many projects with one stamp set as I can, because I know that, anyways, for myself, I am on a budget and I need to make sure that I don't have a ton of stamps. Even though I do want it all and I wish I could get it all, I want to show you that we can stretch this stamp set to its maximum. This stamp set is also the stamp we'll be using for the February card class. So you'll get another 5 cards on top of the 4 that I'll be doing this month. So just a quick preview of all the cards. I did stay neutral for these cards here. So that was the card class. You just got a sneak peek. If you do want to register, you can go on my events page and the details are there. So, like I said, let's just get started. Tonight's card is actually inspired by the team challenge that I have. It's a color challenge, very bright colors. I love it. So Granny Apple Green, Daffodil Delight, and Magenta Madness. So I was excited and curious to see what I could come up with for this card. So let's get to it. I do actually have something in mind. I've been playing with it and I'm just going to try to change it up, and then at the end I'll show you the original card I made and then you'll be able to compare which one you prefer. So we are going to use this stamp here, that 3 buds. I am not a botanist. I don't know my flowers. I don't know my seeds. I don't know any of these. Except for these that we call helicopters, because when they fall, they all helicopter down to the ground. Okay, so I need some Daffodil Delight scrap. I got my basic white. I don't have basic white though, so I am still using Whisper White because I didn't get my basic white yet. Okay, so Daffodil Delight. I need a piece. This could be pretty good. Yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. So this piece is 4 inches by 3, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to cut it down anyways. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. There, do you see the ring? That's my light. I got a light for Christmas. Ta-da! So that's what it is. So we have a Daffodil Delight. It measures 4 by 3, like I said, but we're going to cut it down at 3/4 inches strips. So 1, 2. And then this one should be right in the middle, and we'll get 4 strips. And a piece of Whisper White or Basic White, whichever you have. We're going to need 3 strips of that one. 1, 2, and 3. Go. Let's put that aside. And our card base is just regular Whisper White thick, so it's not regular. I apologize. And we are just going to glue our strips down to create our background. So I'm going to start with Daffodil Delight. And I'm trying to leave a nice even border all the way around. On all 3 edges, I should say, not on this edge. There we go. Keep alternating. Pardon my French there. There we go. I'm just trying to make sure that it keeps going evenly throughout, so that when we get to the top, we should have a nice stripped background. Now I know I could have just glued down the Daffodil Delight strips and leave, since it is white on white, but I like that it's even, so when you run your finger on top, there's no layering or no dimension to it. I wanted the whole thing to be as even as possible. And there we go. So that is our background. We're done with that. We're just going to set it aside and let it dry, I guess. Now, for the stamping, we are going to need some Whisper White or Basic White, like I said, whichever you have. Now, is that enough? Yes, that'll be enough. So I just need some scraps so I can stamp this image on there with my Memento Black. And I just inked it up so it could be quite juicy. I hope that it's not too juicy. I'm just gonna, I'm probably putting my head in, right? And stamp. Oops. There we go. And I'm also gonna stamp these 2 buds there. Again. That. There we go. Perfect. And let's clean that off. And we are going to let that dry. While that dries, I will go get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and my dies. I need the stitch shape rectangle. And I'm going to bring in my mini because it is very easily accessible. So these are the plates we need for the mini. because it's easier for me to show you the mini. That's why I brought this one up. So Whisper White or basic white. Just need a piece that will fit in there. That's too close. Let's see if I have another piece. Maybe over there. Just a second. There. My leftovers from my projects this afternoon. There we go. So we are going to put that through a regular sandwich. That one. And that one at an angle because we want it to go in smoothly and not create that speed bump that slows everything down. There we go. And let's put it through and crank it. There we go. Done with that. So much easier to put away too. I need to leave it on my workspace so that way I always have it handy. That's the point of the mini, right? No, I got it for myself, Chantal. I guess I could say it's a Christmas gift to me for me. I just decided I had some points to use up, so I used my points on that. Okay, so for the stamping of the sentiment, we are going to use a little note. So that is also part of the stamp set that from the Enjoy the Moment, a little note. And I'm going to bring in my memento again and lightly tap it because like I said, I just inked it up this afternoon. So I'm going to stamp off to see how that stamps and how straight it is. And there you go. That goes on just like that. Perfect. Let's clean that off too. Now, as you may see, Stampin' it is, what's the word? Celebration has started today. I am able to finally show you the catalog. Where I put it? I had it right here. Seriously. So I'm going to put it close by because I want you guys to see it. So the celebration brochure, the one that you get to pick your celebration free items, that's going to come in the mail too. I know I've got people asking me because they did receive the catalog before Christmas, and I'm very curious to know why you guys didn't get the brochure yet. So I'm still hoping that you'll be getting it soon. Sooner than later too. If not, if by the end of this week you haven't received anything, let me know and I'll figure a way to get it to you, either by email. I could send you a PDF version of it, or actually I don't even have any on hand, so I can't even mail them to you, but like I said, I just hope that they'll be coming in this week. Okay, so with our Granny Apple Green, I'm going to start with the dark one and just color in where I think the shadow would be. And light Granny Apple Green, we're going to finish coloring in. There we go. And then with Magenta Madness, we are going to color these cute little buds. So I start with the dark. And go in with the light. Also going to bring in the color lifter just to fade out the light magenta madness, to give some lightness to the light. Does that make sense? So I have my color lifter here, and I'm just going to blend that out. And we're going to do the same thing on just these two little buds, because we're going to fussy cut them out and put them on dimensionals. So that's how our card is going to pop up. Well, not the actual card will be popping up, but that's where our card will have a dimension to it. And there we go. Let's fussy cut those out. Oh, you think so? Poppy flowers. Could be, Chantal. I really wouldn't know. So I will agree with you. So I could have colored them Poppy Parade. That would have been cute. So I am just going to fussy cut these little buds. And directly on the line. I don't want no white space around it, so I'm directly following the outline of this image. Maybe I should start like researching these images when Stampin' Up! Comes out with all these types of flowers. I could give you a course on them. So it'd be a worthwhile craft session, because you'd be learning important stuff, right? Very important. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this one better. Because yellow is my favorite color, and now the card base is yellow, so there's a little bit more of that bright, lovely color on the card. And I actually like Magenta Madness. This pink is really growing on me. It's so cheerful. So therapeutic. I apologize. Not very talkative tonight. Oh, you'll get there, Xian. Just practice. And this image is actually, well, quite easy to fussy cut, because there's so many pointy edges that you just turn your paper back and forth, and it's not a perfect outline, so it's okay if you miss some steps. Like I'm gonna cut that little tail off because I can't really keep that on there. So. There we go. I am going to just finish this end off a little better. There. Okay, so let's bring in our dimensionals, and we are going to pop that on there. Which one is my dimensionals? That one. Oh boy. I'm gonna go get some dimensionals elsewhere because I don't want to bump you off. There. Oh yeah, no. That's why it's therapeutic for me, because I just let go and follow the line. I don't try to make it that perfect. Because if you go too perfect, when you hit a rough patch, your rough patch will show. But if you go unperfectly everywhere, then nobody will know. And then this will go on top like that. Oh, guys, look! Oh, I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna like this a lot. Okay, now I want to add a bit of ribbon or twine here. So I'm gonna bring in my linen thread that has unspooled. Thanks, Martin. I actually want to in the celebration brochure, there's some nice DSP. I could show you that one. I actually have it. And I'm pretty sure you've seen some cards made with it too. But there's this lovely pack of designer series paper. Let me open this for you guys. I haven't even opened it yet. But everybody's fussy cutting those flowers out, and I'm like, oh, that's a perfect happy evening for me. Sitting on the couch, Dave watching his hockey or TV or whatever, and me fussy cutting away. But yeah, this. Now it's crazy to think that I got this paper for free. Like, it's a full pack, guys. It's lovely. So, so pretty. Oh, yellow. Wow. Oh, yep, I am loving this paper. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of projects made with this, with this paper also. But it is just gorgeous. Ooh, busy. Ah! So yeah, people are just like fussy cutting bouquets or just chunks of those flowers, sticking them on a card, and voila, you have a card, my friends. So what was I saying? Yes, fussy cutting. Oh, thanks, Jonathan. It's nice to see you work with me. Okay, so open this up if I can. I had a hard time this afternoon too. There we go. Got it. Okay, so, oh, there we go. I already have a piece ready for me. Now this is tricky. So fussy cutting was easy. This is not as easy. So I am going to tie a bow. At least try to tie a bow. So first part is tying the knot. Ha! Funny. I couldn't even do that. Tie the knot. Hopefully this year. I'm actually getting excited for it. I've been dreaming about it for a few days now, thinking like, oh, you have to get stuff ready, Marika. This is exciting. Like, this is the year. It's gonna happen. So yeah, by the end of the year, I will be Mrs. Clavette. Huh. Pretty exciting. Okay. Oh, well, that was a little easier than I expected it to be. So I just made I wish we had like white thread twine. I think it's not available anymore. Or I might just be dreaming. So I'm going to cut the tails off. There we go. And then we are going to glue that on here. Yeah, let's go on top and put the bright magenta madness next to it. Right there. Try to center it as much as I can. And then this will also be going on just with our glue. No dimensionals on that part because we want it. I want to make sure that I can mail it to you guys. And then let's just put that on there. Comme ça. Ooh! So cute. Love it. Oh, guys. Amazing. Okay. Put that back in there. And now let's bring in some. Do we want to go Magenta Madness? Or should we go like Daffodil Delight or just rhinestones? Scared. Ooh, I'm kind of scared for real. What color is this one? I think this is Bumblebee. That's pretty close to Daffodil Delight. Let's try this. Oh, I'm happy you guys like it. I like it too, very much. Wait till you see the other one though. I think I'm gonna go with these. Okay, so these are Playing with Pattern resin dots. And we are just going to add some on. I am going to go a little crazy, so bear with me here. I have them, might as well use them. There we go. Now let's go for more here. Yeah. Just keep on going, Marika. Keep putting them on there. Check. I think that's it. I really do think I am satisfied with that. Or you know what? I could have used just Bumblebee on these ones too. Huh. Marika. Anyways, we went with those resin dots. So are you guys ready to see the other card? So, oh wait. The envelope. I heard you, Sue. I heard you. So let's bring in our envelope. How about we stamp, again, our image, and we could color it in. So I'm going to stamp. Oh boy, that's really inky. On this side here, I'm scared that's too much. Just go. Go for it, Marika. Can't think about it twice. Ta-da! And now, clean that off on our chamois. And we are going to put in a piece of scrap or whatever you have lying around, just a piece of paper to protect the other side of your envelope. You want to try to bring it as far in the corner as you can there. That's pretty good. Now we're going to color it in again. So just the same thing as we just did. And go with your dark first. At least that's how I do it. You can always do whichever method you prefer. But I like to go in with my dark first, and then I can do all the shadowing I need to do. And then go in with my lighter color and blend that in. There we go. Remove your backing or your protective sheet. I know I could have left it black and white too. I totally agree. Maybe that could be the card next week. Black and white card. Ooh. Now let's see if I can zoom in without you guys dropping to the ground. Oh, I think I can only go so far. There we go. Look at that. So pretty. I love it. Okay, so let's bring in the first card I made this afternoon. And voila. So I went with Magenta Madness card base, but instead of using like layering strips between Magenta Madness and white, I embossed the pieces and left them neutral for the between the pieces. So I used the mortar and brick embossing folder and cut them up in 1-inch strips this time instead of 3/4, and glued them just to the card. And then for the, I don't know if you can see, but there's 3 layers to my buds here. The first, the further, well, the closest one to me has 3 layers, so I stamped it 3 times. And then that one here has 2 layers, and then that one is just straight on. So, and then instead of using linen thread, I used the gold trim from the Forever Greenery combo trim and the gold glitter enamel dots. But again, same sort of stitched rectangle, same stamp set, and same principle, but just different colors and adding a different punch to it. So let me know which one you prefer. I really think this one is my favorite because of the yellow, but I still like the yellow flowers on this one. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you being here with me, and I will see you all next week. And hopefully I'll figure out how you guys can see my face, and because my dad had to come over fast after supper to try to figure out how to put my light up. So I appreciate him coming in, but now I need to figure out how to get everything settled up for sure. Okay, so happy week and happy new year and health and happiness and love to you all. See you next week. Same time, guys. Bye.